odd thing. Ooh, what's that? It's like a leg of something, but what? What leg is that? Oh, that's a bit weird. There's a bit of a bullet as well. I don't think it has anything on it. But that's really weird. I don't know what leg that is. Oh, she's cute, but a tiny head on her. What type of stone is that? And what did it come off of? Whatever it is, it's stunning. I can see it's broken. As is that. Is it broken? Was it complete? Oh. Huh. Tiny little bottle in a mud. Wonder if that's whole. Oh, it is. Wow, it's huge. Anything on it? Don't think so. But hey. It's a very round thing apart from the bottom. I don't know about that. I'll take it just in case. Very heavy. Oh, what does it say? Ravens. Is that a tile? Is it supposed to be like that? No, it says ravens on the back. Yeah. Oh, nice. It's a good button. Well, if that's what I think it is, that is not a find I imagined to find here. Although I guess it could have been in someone's house. Is it? I think it is. I believe that is an echinoid fossil. And I've never found one of these. Mum has found one of these. And these are fossils of sea urchins. But there is so much folklore surrounding these. They're called like fairy loaves or fairy stones. Oh, we'll have to tell you all about it. But that is so exciting. Me and Mum have been saying we wanted to find one of these. I should go wash it and see if that is what it is. Well, that's a big toothpaste doll. What does that say? I don't know what that says. That's a good one. I can tell that's already broken, but... Oh, it's not too bad though. The barbly one, it's got a bit of a broken bit there, but that's not bad. I think this is definitely the bit to find pipes in. And another one, the bobbly one. Oh, an bobbly one. Yeah. Wow. It's a bit damaged on the other side. This is the place to look. This is quite, yeah, look, that's beautiful. Ironstone, and it's got the lion and the unicorn. Oh. Look at this beautiful iridescence. That's so cute. Oh, I think I should see what I'm looking at? This? Yeah. Do you see what it is? Is it a face? Yes. Oh wow. Yeah. It's like a gargoyle, sort of green manish. Yeah. Wow, he's lovely. He is lovely. He'd kind of go with that mouth I found. Yeah. Wow. He is lovely, isn't he? Should keep looking in this bit. That might make some good jewellery.
I'm looking at.
I can see what you're looking at. Oh my goodness.
I think the echinoids have got Porter's luck. Oh, hello, I haven't had a head for ages. You're adorable.
It's a lovely, lovely head.
Inner workings of a watch. Look at that amalgamation, that lump. It's an old paste, marmalade jar. All burnt. What's that? You have to imagine what was there. Such a shame. This is what this whole beach. It's all just breaking down. It's not that exciting, but it is quite. I bet it's broken. I bet it's half of it. Oh, I'm just the queen of the half pipes, me. Never mind.
Is that a bunch of grapes? If it's not, it sure looks like it. And actually under them I see this. Oh, completely plain glass black button. It's a small, I think it's probably a fluffy dog's leg, which is adorable. And is this a knob? Oh no, I think it's the tiny base of an egg cup. I have to think of something to do with these because we find a lot of these. Is this the end of a hat pin? No, I think actually this one is a button missing its shank. But a beautiful French jet, black glass faceted button. Which is beautiful. And I'm sorry we do use the word beautiful a lot, but most things are beautiful.
I don't know what that is. It looks like a heart, and it's got like decorations in it. That's odd. I don't know what that is. Might be a tail or something.
I don't know what this is. It's glass. But whatever it is, it'll make a very good bubble on something in the doll's house. Put it next to the side of the bath so it looks like some bubbles are spilt out. It looks like a good piece of pottery. Oh, almost 2 doves. Nice, I think I'll take that though. It is a hoof pipe though. Yeah, the rest isn't in there. That is definitely the bottom of what would have probably been a clay pipe with a head, very small one. So yeah, this would have been the detailed neck, probably. One day it'll happen.
Buckle. Look like a half a belt.
I just found. Wow! Oh my goodness! That is the most beautiful piece of flowery spongeware. Oh my goodness, Boo! That's so. You are the pottery king, it would appear. You always find the most amazing bits of pottery. That's so beautiful. So yeah, that's like hand done. Should go show Mum.
Okay. The tiny blade.
So it looks like the end of a stirrer or a syringe, but it's got a hole all the way through and it's sort of smoothed on the end, so it almost looks like a bead. I'm not sure what that is. It's beautiful though, and it's not broken. It is complete. I've never seen a bead like that. That's not a bead. Might be our mystery find. It's a very satisfying thing though.
It's a beautiful piece with boats on it.
A toothpaste lid, or maybe not toothpaste, could be something else. Paint or an ointment or something.
It's a round thing. What's that? Might have something on it. It's a button. That's intriguing. There might be something.
Looks like it's probably going to be a jet. Yep, there you go. A black glass or French jet morning button. We find so many of these. You really ought to think of something to do with them, because they're so beautiful.
That'll be good for my sentence that I'm going to write one day. Another liney creature.
Okay, so I appear to have found a bead spot, and it's been a while since I found a bead spot here, so let's see how many there are. So first of all, there is a big black glass faceted one, big bead, which is beautiful because usually these end up being hat pins or buttons. There is tiny black seed bead, and the one I saw, and a tiny turquoise seed bead too. Well, like a really bright turquoise. Unfortunately, as it's been so long since I found a bead patch like this, I did not bring a tiny bottle or tweezers, which I know is very silly, and usually I just always carry it, but I think I used it for sea glass and then I didn't put it back in my bag. So I'll have to find somewhere to put these beads. May have spoken too soon when I called this a bead patch. Well, I suppose 3 makes it a patch. Sort of hoping for more than 3 though.
Clay bead. Marble. Alarm. I hope that's what I think it is. You see? Looks like a head to me. Oh, it is. Oh, hello. Your hat's a bit broken, but you're beautiful. Oh, yay. A head.
A staple of this beach. A hoof clay pipe. Always a hoof clay pipe. Just pulled this out, and I wasn't expecting it to be whole, so I didn't film. But I mean, it's a bit battered on the bottom and at the top, but it could be very pretty, all cleaned up. It's got some interesting colours, so I think I'll probably take that and clean it.
Is that a bead? Oh, I think it is. It's like one of those donut beads. Cool.
Well, that looks cool. Is that a bottle stop? Wow! I have never seen a bottle stop like that before. I guess this is the bit that went into the bottle and this was the top. Look at that! It's so chunky. That is such a cool bottle stop. I really like that. Awesome.
So I wonder, I know I can see it's broken, but yeah, it's very broken. But what's this little bottle over here? Is this complete? Oh, it is. It's like the other one I found. This was like red pigment in it. It's a bit broken at the top, but that's still very cute to have survived here. And look here a bit more.
I'm going to make a mosaic.
Oh, you're trying to have to look at it when we do the roundup.
I think that is a knife handle. Is it? Oh. Yeah, look, this is a knife handle. Oh, what's that got on it? Oh. Oh, beautiful flowers. Oh, this matches my shirt.
Is it pottery?
Nope.
I'm just trying to put a sponge on.
Ooh. I'm not sure that is spongewear, but it is beautiful.
Oh, the bead.
The bead, you see it? Can you get it? Your fingers are smaller than mine. Nice. See? Oh. Cool. I don't have anywhere to put this bead. Do you want to grab your pottery? Put it in my bag if you'd like. Beautiful melted bead. Would have been a really lovely French jet. Probably had a picture on it like a flower.
Oh.
But it's melted in a fire. Bless it. I've just picked up this tile and it's muddy, but I feel like it could be really beautiful underneath. It's broken, but that doesn't matter. We've got a tiled bit in our fireplace we've been collecting for years.
Would it look like something like this?
Ooh, is that one whole?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. No, look, it's got a pattern. I just can't. It's too grubby. Nice. Do you know what that is? Can you see what? Can you imagine what I'm pointing at? It's metal. Can you see? See that thing?
This thing?
No, this thing here. Do you know what that is?
No, I don't.
It is a corset fastener. So, do you know what a corset is?
Like the tight, really tight.
Yes, although I have been told that they didn't always have to be very tight. But yeah, like what women and some men used to wear, yeah. And that's how they would have fastened them, so they're very cool. Do you want to put that in your pocket? Oh, nice. Nice. Come to wash my tile. But that looks interesting. Has that got a little person? Has that got a little person sat on a chair? It does. It has a little person sat on a chair. That's so cool. And then let's see what the tile looks like, shall we? Put it down for a second. The suspense. Oh, that's beautiful. It's a shame that it's a bit worn, but it's still beautiful, and I think I'm still going to take it. I think it's almost, yeah, I'm definitely going to take it. It's lovely. And look, just up here, I can see poking out another beautiful bit of spongeware, which we are collecting for a project. Lovely. There are several kinds of fossil sea urchin that are subject to folklore. The most common in the south of England is cast from flint. They are the heart urchin Micrasta and the helmet urchin Echinocaris or Echinocaris. We're not really sure. These are known as shepherd's crowns and fairy loaves. It was believed in Essex that as long as you had one of these fossil urchins in the house, you should never go short of bread. They quite often put them in their pantries. At other locations in England, fossil urchins were placed on a dairy shelf to prevent the milk from going sour.
It was thought that up to the middle of the last century, fossil sea urchins were called thunderstones. A thunderstone derives its name from the understanding that the object was found at the place where thunder was struck, and they were thought to have been thrown to the earth by Thor, the thunder god, also the peasant's god. They were used as an amulet to protect a person or a building. Today they are still perceived as lucky. If you see one in the soil and do not want to take it home with you, you have to spit on it and throw it over your left shoulder.
These beliefs might explain why a Bronze Age ceremonial burial site on the Dunstable Downs was found with 100 fossil urchins surrounding the bodies of a woman and a child. The bodies were encircled by the shepherd crown sea urchins, so the belief is that the mother and child were buried with 100 fossils to protect them after death. And it's very sweet to think of whoever cared for that woman and child. They went and collected 100 it might not have been one person, it might have been multiple people.
There are many superstitions and folklore involving a fossil sea urchin, and they have many names like sugar loaf, fairy loaf, shepherd's crown, and a pixie helmet, which is actually my personal favourite. They were used as a charm in the farming of horses. Witches believed the 5 lines across the fossil resembled a pentagram and were considered magical. They were also considered to be snakes' eggs and believed to be the cure for poisoning. So they were used for so many different things and so many superstitions, but it usually comes down to the fact that they were lucky. I don't think they knew how to explain them. They're a very foreign body, aren't they, to an ancient mind, probably, a bit like the other fossils.
Like the stars.
Yeah.
Which were also called fairy stones.
Yeah.
Any unexplained natural phenomenon was usually fairies or pixies.
Pixie helmet. I'm going to call them pixie helmets from now on.
I like fairy loaves.
Well.
Hello. So that was 3 trips?
Yeah, I think so.
3 trips to our favourite beach that we made on the way back home from 3 other trips to other places. So obviously it wasn't long enough to make one film, so we combined them and made 3. A film out of 3 trips. And I think we found some quite cool stuff.
Yeah, that was not too bad. I presume I know what's your favourite of what you found.
Yes.
Well, maybe I don't.
Yes, no, it is.
What are you thinking then?
Oh, I also quite like that.
Oh, yeah, no, okay.
So, yes, is this what it was? My fairy loaf?
Yeah.
Yes. So you've just seen the folklore and the history behind these wonderful things. You've heard all about these and why they're such exciting finds. And beyond that, they're just really wonderful things.
That's one I found on the Thames. I think it's a different species to the other one.
It's one of the heart ones, isn't it?
I don't know which one's predominantly called the sugar loaves, but I think those are the 2 most common species in the southeast.
Yeah, they're just beautiful. And like I said in the film, I'd never found one before. Mum found both of these. So what's your favourite find?
My heads. Can I have both heads?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I found a head. I mean, they're not the best conditioned. But they're very cute. She's got very pretty. Is her eyes closed?
No.
Are you sure? I thought when she was like had a really dirty face, it looked like her eyes were closed.
Nope.
And then the other one's a little bit grubby. I think it's very burnt. But they're definitely good for craft, and I miss having heads, finding new heads.
Talking of heads, my second favourite find is this man, this little face. I don't know what.
I've been thinking, I think it might be Bacchus, the Greek, the Roman god of booze, basically. Having a party. Is Bacchus his name? Is he Roman or Greek? I should have looked that up before we started, but I think it's the Roman god or Greek, but Roman gods and Greek gods are kind of the same thing anyway. The Romans stole all the Greeks' gods, but yeah, I think he's like the god of having a party, beer and drinking and stuff. It would seem appropriate. That was probably on like a big beer tankard or something. That's what he looks like.
I really like him. I really love finding a piece of pottery that's got a big head on it or a figure.
Yeah, like the little lion I found
Like
the
the
other day.
lion, yeah.
Or the fish.
And the fish, yeah. And my Westerworld Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's in your room there,
That is
is that?
upstairs, yeah. So yeah, he sort of looks like he's been in a fire. Sort of looks like he's a bit melted. Does he not?
I don't know.
Like that.
It might just be the way it's made.
But yeah, I like him a lot. He's very cool.
He's very happy.
He's very, very cheery, yes.
There was this odd leg that I found. It was just slightly creepy.
Sorry.
That's slightly creepy. It's like a griffin leg. Got very curled over toes. Anybody knows what kind of animal you think that would be?
He's got fingerprints on the clay though, hasn't he?
Has he? I can't see.
Where he was made, yeah. So yeah, he would have been quite a crude creature. He's a bit
Creepy?
messy.
Oh.
Yeah, he looks very handmade.
Maybe it's really old.
Maybe it's really old. Yeah, sort of looks like a lion or a dog.
But not really understanding the principles of how to make a lion or a dog's foot.
No. I mean, it could be a person. It could be really... If it's handmade, it could just be a person.
Well, this looks like it's hairy, doesn't it? Like his knee, a hairy knee. Or is that trousers?
It's just marks on the clay. Yeah, not quite sure.
It's odd, isn't it?
So, yeah, it's very cool though. I don't know what we'll use it in.
Stick it on the leg of a doll.
Yeah. Make a satyr.
Or a mermaid. It's a tail. It's a good tail.
Is a good tail.
Very good for a little craft. A little fish baby.
Oh, that'd be an adorable fish baby.
It would be really cute fish baby. Quite cute if you did it in the doll's house and you put the bubbles.
The bubbles that I found, that I said would make good bubbles, they're not here.
No.
They're in my bag.
They're so small they're on the bottom of your bag. Pipes. I found a few pipes. I got a little bit hysterical over my half pipe.
Mum has had a run recently of finding half clay pipes. Every pipe you seem to find is half a clay pipe. Quite often lovely decorative ones. I'm
going to make a shadow box out of them. I'm going to make a clay pipe flower or something because they're building up now. I've got an acorn one, a claw one, that one, and I think there's another one as well. Yeah, so I got a little bit hysterical.
But it's okay because you did find a whole bowl.
Yeah, it's a
of
bit
a
shit.
thorny, knobbly pipe.
I'm not very good at bowls. I'm not good at just not pipe. And you're the pipe person.
Yeah, you don't seem to have very much luck with pipes.
No, I found one really good one once. Hey, it's all building up again. So we're going to find an amazing one.
You also found this one. Doesn't have any maker's mark on it.
I don't think so. It's just a chunky boy.
Ooh.
Oh, does it?
No, it's got my initials on the maker's mark. The maker's mark on my initials.
Hmm.
How cool is that? Someone who made it. Someone who made it had a very similar name to me.
Oh, it was the other way round. I don't know which way it goes. I know there is a way, but like I say, I don't find pipes. So I don't know
we'll have to look that up to see.
Could be AK.
Could be AK. But yeah. And yeah, saying that, I didn't find any pipes that day.
I was in the mud.
You were, and hey, you also found the
Thorny.
an end of a thorny pipe.
And it's complete.
With the mouthpiece. Does this have any maker's marks on it? No.
I found the obligatory hoof pipe.
And the hoof pipe. I think I found that, didn't I?
Didn't?
I don't remember. This trip was a while ago.
It was, what, 3 of them, yeah. Combining them. And in the mud I also found those 3 little bottles.
So we've got an incredibly melted... Is it Oxo or Bovril? Oh, no, it's Bovril. Incredibly melted Bovril. But the way it's melted has made it a really wonderful colour. Sort of looks like carnival glass.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
It's got some
weird
iridescence.
I do like little melted bottles.
Ones that are still complete, and you can still just about read Bovril on it. And you found...
No, the ball's stuck now. I put it in there to...
Oh, sorry, I can get it out.
Can you? With your nails. I don't think you can. It's in there now.
Oh no.
It's okay. It'll come. I might make it wet until. There you go. You saved the day. Never try and display things in the bottles like that because it can be dangerous.
So yeah, it's an adorable little bottle. Not anything that special. Not anything we haven't found before, but we still.
But it's on that beach. Nothing's complete on that beach. Yeah. Barely anything apart from stoneware. So the little bottles survive in the mud. I'm going to look more closely in the mud from now on. And then that tiny, weeny one.
Tiny bottle.
It's got like red pigment.
Pigment inside. Yeah. So there's a tiny, tiny bottle.
Can't leave a tiny bottle behind.
No, never.
You pulled that out of the mud, didn't you? Did you not?
I don't remember. Oh. But this is that pot that I spoke about cleaned up. And it's a beautiful turquoise colour. It's got lovely crazing and lots of other funky colours where it's been melted. And a 3 on the bottom.
I think it was a cream because it's such a shallow. And it's just good, yeah, your finger. It's perfect
sort of
for doing that.
Goes in, doesn't it?
I think it probably would have originally looked like that bowl.
Which is?
Mockware, but without the seaweed design on it.
And yeah, obviously the colour's significantly faded. But, yeah, I can see that. It's got the...
Oh, it was like a medicine thing. I mean, you see blue medicine bottles, like stoneware bottles that look like that. So it was either that or the other.
But I really like it, and I'm sure we'll find something to just
cool.
use it to hold things. Talking about bottles, I found this lovely bottle stop, which is very frosted and really quite heavy and chunky.
I think we've got one. Look,
oh,
that one.
It's slightly similar, yeah. So yeah, some heavy bottom stoppers with square tops. I don't know what they would have been for.
Medicine, I'd say, because they're so heavy, so they would have kept them sealed well.
Out, yeah.
And they're also a little bit crude, so. Oh, well, they are ground though.
They are ground on the sides. But they're beautiful. This one is really lovely. Talking about medicine sort of stoppers.
Yeah, we know what that is now.
This is one of those glass stoppers with the hole all the way through. And you said that it would have had the plastic tubing coming through the hole for baby feeding. So this is what they came up with after the bone?
That was the bad one. That was the one that, yeah, because all the bacteria got stuck in the tube.
Like
and you couldn't
the bone
clean.
ones?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
That wasn't a good one either.
they just used glass instead of bone, and it was still dangerous and risky and unsafe. So these no longer exist.
Two little bodies.
Two tiny little bodies.
This one is particularly cute.
They'll just be getting heads on them. Mum found this tiny heart, and we can't decide.
I think it was probably jewellery.
Yeah,
Probably a cabochon. It's been a bit battered, hasn't
it's
it?
been really bad. I don't know if was that originally part of it.
What,
Those
the little
little circles.
Well, yeah, it looks a bit like a strawberry, doesn't it?
It does look a bit like a white strawberry. Maybe it was painted.
Yeah, because it's sort of got a pink tinge, actually, hasn't it?
It does. Maybe it was a strawberry.
A strawberry.
So yeah, there's a strawberry.
Your beads aren't here, are
My
they?
beads aren't here. But, series of... This is the only complete bead Mum found. Tiny little donut red one. And then some beautiful half beads.
This?
Yeah.
We did think it was another sea urchin, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not.
It's just a big round.
It's a big round stone.
Almost like it's made out of clay.
It's odd, isn't it? It is an odd thing.
It is. You know, I would say it was like a marble, but it's flat on the end. So, it's just a big ball of clay, it looks like.
Very odd. Back of a doll's head.
Back of a doll's head.
This is really sad.
Yep.
Doll's nose.
Tiny doll's nose and teeth. A doll cheek.
Chin?
Chin?
Cheek?
Chin or cheek.
You decide.
A doll ear.
Toothpaste. No, that's toothpaste.
Toothpaste lid or paint lid.
A giant one.
A giant one, which just is a perfect neck and shoulders for a doll. It did say something, I think it says paint, but oh no, cement.
Yeah, well.
Maybe. Yeah, but wonderful. For obviously this is a bit small.
Your stone?
My stone. Oh, it looks better when it's wet. So yeah, I have no idea what this stone is.
It's definitely banded. It could be marble.
Yeah. It's beautiful though. I don't know what it would have been.
Marble type. It's the egg. Oh no, it's broken that sign, isn't it? Let's see. That looks like a clean cut.
Yeah. But it's absolutely beautiful.
It is. You should be able to use it for something.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's just this. It's like a fabric belt loop thing. I'd say would have probably hooked into another one, like a nurse's belt, but it's a bit small. Probably a child's.
And it does say something, but it's so heavily corroded we can't make out what it says. But they're always handy for crafts.
Bitsy's tiny one. We need to make her a belt.
Oh yeah.
That's for we do the.
We're going to be making a doll's belt out of this tiny one.
I think that's it. Apart from just balls.
There's 3 sizes of
Ball. They were either for grinding, baking. They were either for grinding, baking, roller balls. I mean, that one, sometimes we find them, don't they, with like a wider middle, which makes me think they would have been from like a roller ball thing. But this one could be the baking bead, because it's so small, and this one could be for grinding, or that could be for grinding. No one really knows, I don't think.
No, but they are very lovely things.
They are.
They're all different colours.
Spongeware.
And then our series of pottery. So this one has ships all over it. This one has ships all over it.
I like that one.
That one's lovely, and it's sort of like a hand fan with a ship in it. So I don't know what that would have been.
Probably really close.
This one says the.
That's going to be great for my sentence, though. One day I'll have the makings of a very cool sentence.
This one has some tiny houses on it and some flowers. Oscar picked up a lot of pottery, but that is in his bag ready to be made into a mosaic. So Oscar has some of the beautiful spongeware, but we picked up a series of spongeware. This one is a star.
That is so
which I've not
cute.
seen before. I've not seen a star spongeware. We've got like flowers. This one is a flower with a stem, a blue one. This one is just like a red one. Got whatever shape that is. Sort of like seaweed-esque looking shapes. Diamonds. Yeah, we have a project in mind for spongeware, so we picked up a lot of it. Oscar's piece is the most beautiful.
I'm going to see that in the film. I don't know what he did with this bag.
We think Oscar has taken his bag and put it somewhere, so we'll have to ask him where it is. But
We'll show it when we make the plate.
yeah, you've given away
Oh,
project. It's fine. We're going to be making like our willow pattern plate. I think we're going to be doing spongeware. I don't think we have enough to start it yet, though.
yeah, I'm not sure whichever one we get to first. It'll be slipware or spongeware.
And unfortunately, this piece is beautiful, and it's the edge which we don't we've actually, I say rarely find a spongeware, but we've got a couple of edges. But
Is that spongeware?
yes,
Is it?
yes.
Okay.
But unfortunately, it's curved, so I'm not sure it'll work. It's also got a flower on the other side too.
It might if I build up the grout underneath. We'll see.
So that was everything, I think.
I think so.
So sorry this film wasn't the film we said it was going to be, but there were complications, so that film should be up next week. With some crafting at the end of it that we're quite excited
Yeah,
about.
I'm very excited.
We also have to say a massive thank you to all of our wonderful Ko-fi donors, our Patreons, everyone that likes, comments and subscribes. We couldn't do what we do without you, and we really appreciate it. So yeah, we hope you have a wonderful rest of the week, and we'll see you on Thursday. Bye.
We need to put the sign on the door.
The sign is on the door.
Oh, well, no, it's not. It's there.
Oh.
You didn't put the sign on the door.
There's no sign on
I know.
He would. He's right. He wouldn't know what that sign meant anyway.
You do now.